Hello. Okay, now we're gonna study our script in the car for the first time today. Today, my goal is to study the script for 4 hours in total. All I did has been half an hour so far, or maybe just almost 1 hour. Yesterday I did 2 hours. Today I'll do 4. The goal is to see how much I can absorb in 4 hours. Imagine if I do 20 hours in total a week. So that 5 days of 4 hours, how much work would that be? How much I can absorb, how much I can learn. And yeah, it's just a part of a job, right? If imagine putting that 4 hour, in your daily job. I think in a month you can be a master of script practicing. People just don't have the habits of getting it done. So, well, I'll be my own experiment and see how it goes. There won't be no digital script in this session because I have not on my computer here, but I have the old scripts, the bold listing script, and my notebook with all of the some of the scripts that I wrote on here. So this 1 hour session, we're gonna just focus on what we learned before and master them. Of course, I won't be able to master them in 1 hour, but I'll definitely get better. We were thinking about listing with XYZ companies since we've never heard of your company before. Beside that, is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? Well, I remember that. Okay. Next one is I can appreciate that as we think about it. The one that sells the house, So your house would not be a company, but an agent, right? But a person, right? In fact, many people chose Keller Williams because all of the agents here are partners, and we help. I'm phrasing that not well. Well, let's go through that again. Where is it? Okay. Many people chose Keller Williams because all the agents are partners. All the agents are partners. So every agent in our company, wants to help me get your house sold. Wants to help me get your house sold. Oh, what's that? Chose with Keller Williams because all the agents are partners. So every agent in our company wants to help me get your house sold because every agent can make money through our profit share benefits. At other companies, like the one I worked at before, I hadn't worked at before. Okay, at other companies, agents compete against each other, against the others, so they can become the salesperson of the month. That way they can get the plague of the month. In fact, some agents don't want to sell a house so that they can get the plague instead. So would you rather have an agent who has the entire company backing them up in the job of selling your house, or would you want somebody who's selling it by themselves? Okay, that's the idea, but man, the wording is horrible because I don't remember. It's been a while. I know the idea, but I don't remember the wording. Oh my god. Yeah, so my wording is not very beautiful sometimes, a lot of times. That's why I'm studying this in this business. But I make this a standard. I can use this in real estate and in everything else. Gonna get my sales skill up, and this is the right way for me to do it, not for many others. I can see that many others, since they have the skill, people skill or communication skill from other job, they just bring it into this business and they know what to say. easily, naturally. They know how to handle objections, they know how to handle difficult situations. But me, I'm a noob. I don't have the talent or the background of doing this easily. So I do this the hard way. But I have to do it. I can appreciate that. In fact, thank you for bringing that up. As we think about who really sells a house, it is the agent, not the company, right? In fact, many people choose Keller Williams because all the agents are partners. So every agent in our company wants to help me get your house sold, because every agent can make money through our profit share benefits. Because every agent can make money through our profit share benefits. At other companies, agents compete against each other for salesperson of the month. Oh, for salesperson of the month. For salesperson of the month. That's so simple. I don't know why I had to make it so complicated. That way we could win the Blake. Okay. That way they could win the Blake for the month. There's no financial benefit if one agent sells a house. That way they could win the Blake for the month. There is no financial benefit if one agent sells a house. In fact, some agents hope you don't sell a house so they can win the Blake. There's no financial benefit if one agent sells a house. So that's how you phrase it. There's no financial benefit if one agent sells a house. There's no financial benefit if one agent sells a house. In fact, some agents hope you don't get a house so they can win the Blake. In fact, some agents hope you don't sell a house so they can win the Blake. Wouldn't you rather have an agent that had the support? Wouldn't you have the support of an agent? Wouldn't you have an agent that had the support? Wouldn't you rather have an agent who had an agent that had the support of the entire company, and all the agents helping to sell your house, instead of a company where the agent was on their own to sell it? Instead of a company where the agent was on their own to sell it. Other than that, is there any other reason why you wouldn't list with me? List with me today. I can appreciate that. In fact, thank you for bringing that up. As we think about who really sells a house, it is the agent, not the company, right? And in fact, many people choose Keller Williams because all agents are partners. So every agent in our company wants to help you sell your house. Want to help me sell your house. Get your house sold. Want to help me get your house sold? Because every agent can make money through our profit share. Because every agent can make money through our profit share benefits. At other companies like the one I worked at before, which I did not have that one. At other companies, agents compete against each other for salesperson of the month, so that they can win the Blake for the month. In fact, some agent doesn't want you to. Oh wait, so there's no financial benefit. There's no financial benefit if one agent sells a house. So there's no financial benefit if one agent sells a house. In fact, some agent hope you don't sell a house. So they can win the Blake. Wouldn't you want an agent who has the support, that had the support of the entire company, to sell your home? Entire company and all agents helping to sell your house, instead of a company that is a company where the agent was on their own to sell it. Okay. I can appreciate that. Thank you for bringing that up. As we think about, I can appreciate that. Thank you for bringing that up. As we think about who really sells a house, is the agent, not the company, right? In fact, many people choose Keller Williams because all agents are partners. So, every agent in our company wants to help me sell, get your home sold, get your house sold. Want to help me get your house sold. So every agent, there's no leaves on these trees. So every agent in our company wants to help me get your home sold. At some other companies, some other companies, agents compete against each other for salesperson of the month, so that they can win the plague for the month. There's no financial benefit if an agent sells a house. In fact, some agents don't want you to sell a home, to sell your home. Don't sell. Some agents hope you don't sell a house so they can get the plague of the month instead. Wouldn't you rather have an agent, your entire company, and all the other agents and all other agents to help you sell your house instead of a company where the agent was on their own to sell it? Instead of a company where the agent was on their own to sell it. It's getting a bit too hot. Is it hot? I don't know. It's kind of hot and cold at the same time. Cold on my feet, but hot in my face. Yeah, it's like 40, 43, 45 outside. It's pretty cold, but the sun just makes it really comfortable and hot in the car and warm in the car. So pretty good. Good. I think we should do this more often with this weather. Other agents stated they would sell it for less commission. So let's review that objection again. We are thinking about listing with XYZ company because we never heard of your company before. Besides that, is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? I can appreciate that, and thank you for bringing that up. As we think about who really sell a house, is the agent, not the company, right? And the reason why, in fact, a lot of people choose Keller Williams because of our profit share, because all agents here are partner. All agents here are partner, and every agent wants to help me sell your house, to help me get your house sold, because every agent in the company can benefit, can make money through our profit share benefit. At some other companies, agents agents compete against each other, so that they can for salesperson of the month. By doing that, they can get the plate for the month. So that's why you get the notion of people in real estate are competitive against one another. They want to share secret and stuff. That's where you get it from. But in Keller Williams, that's not the case. We share everything, and we help everybody in this business here, as the whole company, as a team. Okay. Benefit with the plague. Okay, so there's no financial benefit if an agent sells a house. In fact, some agents hope that you don't sell a house so that they can win the plague instead. So wouldn't you rather have an agent that had an entire company that support them and backing them up, versus backing them up with every agent to help get your home sold, instead of a company where the agent was on their own to sell it? It's not smooth. Really, it's not smooth, but I kind of got it down. It's better in many ways. So that was just one objection. Okay, next one. The other agent stated they would sell it for less commission. Other than that, is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? Other than that, is there any other reason why you wouldn't list with me today? Great. So what I hear you saying is that you want to save the most money possible, net the most money possible, correct? Every seller decides to choose me wants the same thing. Okay. So there's this transition right here. This see, many people think, I don't remember really. I kind of know the general idea, but I don't remember how this goes. See, many people think that they will get the same price regardless of who is conducting the negotiations. See, many people think they will get the same price. See, many people think they will get the same price regardless of who is conducting the negotiations, which we already know isn't true. Otherwise, top companies wouldn't pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to hire the best negotiators. Otherwise, top companies wouldn't pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to hire the best negotiators. The other agent has already proven their negotiation skill by giving up their own money. What will happen if you ask them? What will happen if you ask them to take care of your money? Won't they give it away faster? Won't they give it away faster than they gave your own money away? Won't they give it away faster than they gave your own money away? Their own money away. I think is you prefer a bulldog like me that will watch your money negotiate on your behalf, right? So do the right thing and sign a contract so I can get you home or do what you want. So do the right thing and sign the contract so I can get you what you want. Okay, let's go back. Other than that, is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? Is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? Great. Great. So what I hear you're saying is that you want to net the most money possible, right? Every seller that decides to work with me says the same thing, wants the same thing. That decides to choose me wants the same thing. See, many people think they will get the same price regardless of who's conducting the negotiation, which we already know isn't true. Otherwise, top companies wouldn't pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to hire the best negotiators. The other agent has proven their negotiating skill by giving up their own money. By negotiation skill by giving up their own money. What will happen when you ask them to negotiate on your behalf? To ask them to take care of your money? Won't they give it up faster than give it away faster than they gave your own money away? Or won't they give it away faster than they gave your own money away? I think you prefer a bulldog like me that will watch your money and negotiate on your behalf. Will watch your money and negotiate on your behalf. I see the light at the end of the tunnel with this method I'm employing. It's gonna work. It will take a lot of time. Even though it's 4 hours a day, may look impressive, because I don't think anybody would do 4 hours a day just script practicing. But for long term, and if you do it every day, you'll be a master in 1 year. And I believe it. I can see it coming so clearly now. The other agents stated they would sell it for. That's why I'm documenting my journey right here. You can see how horrible I was. This is just the start. Let's stick with this for 6 months, or maybe just 3 months, and see what happens. 4 hours a day is crazy, but I want to see the change, and this is the best way I can see how things get changed. Okay. Other than that, is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? Great. So what I hear you saying is that you want to net the most money possible, correct? Every seller that decides to choose me, every seller that decides to choose me, all wants the same thing. Many people think that they will net. Many people think that they'll get the same price regardless of who's conducting the negotiation. Get the same price. Many people think that they'll get the same price regardless of who's conducting the negotiation. Who's conducting the negotiations, which we already know isn't true. Otherwise, top companies wouldn't pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for to hire the top negotiators, the best negotiators. The other agent has already proven their negotiation skill by giving up their own money. What will happen if you ask them to to take care of your money. What will happen if you ask them to take care of your money? Won't they give it away? Won't they give it away faster? Won't they give it away faster than they gave their own money away? Won't they give it away faster than they gave their own money away? I think you prefer a bulldog like me. I think you prefer a bulldog like me that will watch your money. I think I prefer a bulldog like me that will watch your money and negotiation on your behalf, right? And negotiation on your behalf, right? Recording. Okay. Great. So what I hear you saying is that you want to net the most money possible, right? Most money possible, right? Many sellers that decide to choose me want the same thing. See, many people think that they can get this the same price regardless of who's conducting the negotiations, which we already know isn't true. Otherwise, top companies wouldn't pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to hire the best negotiators. The other agent, I can see a lot of things that we're doing in this business just fooling around. This is the real work here. The other agent has already proven their negotiation skill by giving up their own money. What will happen if, and by giving up their money, what would happen if you ask them to take care of your money? Wouldn't that agent giving it away? Won't they give it away faster than they gave their own money away? Won't they give it away faster than they gave their own money away? I believe you prefer a bulldog like me that will watch your money and negotiate on your behalf, right? So let's do the right thing, sign the contract, and so we can get you what you want. It's faster. I kind of get that now. So let's go over both. And see how it goes. We're thinking of listing with XYZ company because we never heard of your company before. Other than that, is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me tonight or today? I can appreciate that. And thank you for bringing that up. As we think about who really sells a home, it's the agent, not the company, right? In fact, many people choose Keller Williams because all the agents are partners. That means all the every agent in our company will help me get your house sold. Because every agent will make money by our profit share benefits, by our profit sharing benefit. And then at many other companies, agents compete against each other. To win for salesperson of the month. By doing so, they can win the plague for the month. However, there's no financial benefit if one agent sells a house. In fact, some agents don't want you to sell a house so that they can win the plague instead. So wouldn't you rather have an agent that had the support of the entire company and every agent to help sell your homes, instead of a company where the agent was on their own to sell it? Okay, that's pretty good. See, that's called review. That's why I get it down pretty fast. The next one is agent. Okay. What's the objection? I don't know the other agents stated that they would sell it for less commission. Other than that, is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? Isolation. And then go on. Great. So what I hear is that you are trying to net the most money possible, right? Many sellers that decide to choose me wants the same thing. So many sellers wants the same thing. Well, don't look. See, Many people think that they can get the same price regardless of who's conducting the negotiations, which we already know isn't true, because otherwise top companies wouldn't pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to hire the best negotiators. The other agent has already proven their negotiation skill by giving up their own money. What will happen if you ask them to take care of your money? Won't they give it away faster than how they give their money away? I think you prefer a bulldog. I think you prefer a bulldog like me, who will negotiate, will take care of your money and negotiate on your behalf. So let's do the right thing, sign the contract, and so we can get you what you want. Okay, that's good. That's good. See how fast I went, guys? See how fast? Okay, next one. 25 minutes already. Damn, there's a lot of reading and studying. Excellent. Excellent. I like this list with you, but I have other agents to interview. Excellent. Other than that, is there any other? I don't remember this, but I kind of remember. I like to list with you, but I have other agents to interview. Oh yeah, I did this yesterday. I remember. Other than that, is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? At this point of the conversation, when a seller said they want to list with me, but still go on with additional appointments, that is because they feel obligated to see the other agents, obligated to have the agent over. Is that the case here? Okay, let me save you time as well as starting the process tomorrow to find you a buyer. And let me save you time as well starting the process tomorrow to find you a buyer. After all, while you are waiting to be polite, there may be a buyer out there. After all, while you are waiting to be polite, there might be a buyer out there that has to buy tomorrow. There might be a buyer out there that has to buy tomorrow. We want them to know about your house, right? Let me save you time as well as starting the process tomorrow. Let me save you time as well as starting the process tomorrow to find you a buyer. Let me save you time as well as starting the process tomorrow. As well as save you time as well as starting the process tomorrow to find you a buyer. After all, while you are waiting to be polite, there might be a buyer out there that needed to buy tomorrow, right? Tomorrow. We want to let them know about your house, right? That has to buy tomorrow. Okay. Let me do this. I don't mind. I've done this for many of my my clients, my sellers. I'll call the agents, and this is what I'll say. They liked you, and they were looking forward, and they liked you, and they were looking forward to meeting with you. However, I convinced them to list with me, but I'll be happy if you can if you have a buyer and you bring them, then buy. If you have a buyer, list with me, and if you have a buyer, and if you have a buyer, I'll be happy. I would love for you to bring them by, and of course, if they buy the house, then I'll be happy to share to naturally pay you part of my commission. This way, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I can save the time of preparing time away from their family. I can make the call from right here. I can make the call from here if you prefer. Take the weight off their shoulders. Other than that, is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? Is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? At this point of the presentation, if the seller says that they want to list with me, but still go through with additional appointments, it's because they feel obligated to have the other agents over. Is that the case here? So let's do this. Let me save you time by starting the process tomorrow to find you a buyer. While you are waiting to be polite, there might be a buyer out there. That has to buy tomorrow. We want them to know about your house, right? Let's do this. I don't mind. I've done this for many of my sellers. I can give the I'll call the other agents. I'll call the other agents. Not I can. I'll call the other agents, and this is what I'll say. They liked you and were looking to meeting with you, but I convinced them to list with me. And if you have a buyer, I would love you to. We would love. We not I. We would love for you to bring them by. And of course, if they buy the house, I'll naturally pay you a part of my commission. This way, it will save you time away from the family and preparing all that stuff. Preparing away from my family, their family. I make the call from here if you prefer. That's fast. Yeah, I feel pretty good with that. Excellent. Other than that, is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? Okay. Then next one is at this point of the presentation, when the seller said that they want to list with me, but still go through additional appointments, it's because they feel obligated to have that agent over. Is that the case here? So let me save you time by starting the process to look for a buyer for you. Starting the process to look for a buyer. The process tomorrow to find you, not look for. Starting the process tomorrow to find a buyer for you. Find a buyer. After all, while you are waiting to be polite, there might be a buyer out there. There might be a buyer out there that has to buy tomorrow, and we would want them to know about your house, right? So let's do this. I don't mind. I've done this for many of my sellers in the past. I've done it for many of my sellers. I'll call them, and this is what I'll say. They liked you and were looking forward to meeting with you. However, I convinced them to list with me. And if you have a buyer, we would love to have you bring them by. And of course, if they buy the house, I'll naturally pay you a part of my commission. This way, it will save them time from preparing and coming here, spending time away from their family. I can make the call from here. I can make the call from here if you prefer. I make the call, not can. If you notice, they don't use can in this script because I can save them the time. Oh, this way, Mr. and Mrs. This way, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. This way, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. I can save them the time preparing, spending time away from the family, and I'll make the call from here if you prefer. Okay. This whole thing. Oh man, that's a lot of reading. Oh, that's good. It's good. Save you the time. Okay. So that's good. That's one big script piece of paper done. That's half an hour. This is 1/8 of the way. We want to think it over. Other than that, is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? Great. There's a thing about, okay, I don't need to do this. Because I didn't go through every single one of them because not all of them works for me. Okay, we want to think it over. Other than that, is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? I think that's a great idea. Generally, when people tell me that it is because they have another agent that they have an appointment with, is that the case here? I think that's a great idea. The bird is listening to me. I think that's a great idea. Generally, when they tell me that, when people tell me that, it is because they have another agent. Oh, there are a lot of birds. Oh, so cute. It's like the whole family. Anyway, okay, I can appreciate that. Other than that, is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? I think that's a great idea. I think that's a great idea. Generally, when people tell me that, it is because they have another agent that they have an appointment with. Is that the case here? Is that the case here? Ooh, we don't have the whole bold script here. We don't have it. Ooh, Justin might have had it. I should ask him. Other than that, is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? I can appreciate that. This is a pretty important decision you're about to make. I can appreciate that. This is a pretty important decision you are about to make. Sell your homes, so other people let me do. I'm more than happy to do it for you. Paperwork, you can think it over. When choose me, you can give me a call. So this is the same idea of the script that I saw yesterday. 24-hour application, no application, and then you can rip off the contract if they say no the next day. So yeah, let's get multiple versions in our head. The one yesterday I just read through it, didn't really stick. This one, good to review. Okay, other than that, is there any other reason you wouldn't list with me today? I can appreciate that. This is a pretty important decision you are about to make. Other than that, I can appreciate that. This is a pretty important decision you are about to make. To sell your house. This is what other people have had me do. This is what other people have had me do, and I'm more than happy to do it for you. Let's fill out the paperwork, and then you can think it over. Let's fill out the paperwork, and then you can think it over. And when you choose me, you can give me a call. That way, if you choose to hire me, then you can call. We'll come on, pick up the paperwork, and you can get your house on the market in minutes. I didn't really go through. I know the idea, but I didn't really study this script. Yeah, I don't remember studying the script at all. I didn't like it that much, but it's good to get the ammunition in your gun. I can appreciate that. This is a pretty important decision. I can appreciate that. This is a pretty important decision that you're about to make. To sell your house. This is what other people have had me do, and I'm more than happy to do it for you. Let's fill out the paperwork. And then you can think it over. Let's fill out the paperwork, and then you can think it over. And when you choose me, you can give me a call. That way, if you choose to hire me, then you can call. I'll come by and pick up the paperwork. And you can call. I'll come by and pick up the paperwork, and I can get your house on the market in minutes. And I can get your house on the market in minutes. Just fill out the paperwork, and then you can think it over. And when you choose me, you can give me a call. And when you choose me, you can give me a call. That way, if you choose to hire me, then you can call. I'll come by and pick up the paperwork. And I can get your house on the market in minutes. I can get your house on the market in minutes. This is what other people have me do. I'll be happy to do it for you too. So let's fill out the paperwork, and you can think it over. Let's fill out the paperwork, and you can think it over. When you choose me, you can give me a call. When you choose me, you can give me a call. That way, if you choose to hire me, then you can call. When you choose me, you can give me a call, and that way, if you decide to choose me, you can call. I'll come and pick up the paperwork, and I can get your house on the market in minutes. And that way, I don't think this is a great way to handle things. I don't see a lot of agents doing this. I guess it's the script. So that way, if you choose to hire me, then you can call. I'll come by and pick up the paperwork. and I can get your home sold, get your home on the market in minutes. And that is the only reason why you wouldn't list with me today. When we want to think it over, I can appreciate that this is a pretty important decision that you're about to make to sell your homes. Many other this is what other people have had me do, and I'll be happy to do it for you too. Let's fill out the paperwork, and you can think it over. And then you can think it over. When you choose me, you can just give me a call. When you choose me, you can just give me a call. That way, if you choose to hire me, when you give me a call, then you can call. Then that way, when you choose to hire me, then you can give me a call. I'll come by and pick up the paperwork. And I can get your homes on the market in minutes. I can get your home on the market in minutes. That way, if you choose to hire me, you can give me a call. You can call me, and come by and pick up the paperwork. Then I can get your homes on the market and sold. Get your home on the market in minutes. Yeah. If you feel comfortable, then you can allow me to take the paperwork and then call me in tomorrow. I don't like these that much. I remember I have another one. Where is it though? Another piece of paper, I guess. I understand you hope to save money, so you're interested in putting the most money in pocket, right? Multiple listing service shows. This is okay, but doesn't apply to me at least right now. Mr. and Mrs. Seller. Okay, this is good. I remember doing this. Going through this. Has there ever been a time in your life when you paid less? So the agents, another agent agreed to do it for less. Basically, this is the script. Another agent agreed to do it for less. Has there ever been a time in your life when you paid less for something and you found out that you you got what you paid for? Has there ever been a time in your life when you paid less for something? Has there ever been a time in your life when you paid less for something and found out that you got what you paid for? This time is like that time. This time is like that time. May I explain? May I explain? See, many agents take a lesser commissions. Take a lesser commission because they haven't been taught negotiating skill. See, many agents take a lesser commission because they haven't been taught negotiating skill. You're placing one of your most expensive possessions into the hands of someone that has proven. Many other agents. I've been saying stuff continuously. My mouth is tired. It's pretty tired now. Can't turn the camera around so that you can see the birds. There are so many birds around here. Not a lot, but we don't really clean this place. This kind of sucks. Yeah, this kind of sucks. See, many other take a lesser commissions because they haven't been taught negotiating skills. You're replacing one of your most expensive possessions. Where did the bird go? See, you're placing one of your most expensive possessions into the hands of someone that has proven to you that the best sales tactics and negotiations. They know how to lower the price. The best sales tactics and negotiations is to lower the price. And if they lower the price to sell your house, then you won't be saving any money. Sell your house, and if they lower the price to sell your house, then you won't be saving any money. In fact, you could lose money, right? I know if you're like my other seller, you would choose a bulldog like me. You know, you would choose a bulldog like me. They will watch your money as much as I watch mine. They will watch your money as much as I watch mine. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, has there ever been a time in your life where when you paid less for something and you and found out that you got what you paid for? This time is like that time. This time is like that time. May I explain? See the agent many agents take a lesser commissions. Many agents take a lesser commission because they haven't been taught negotiating skill. Because they haven't been taught negotiating skills. You are placing one of your most expensive assets, possessions into the hand of someone who has proven that the best sales and negotiation tactics and the best sales tactics and negotiations they know how to is to lower the price. And if they lower the price to sell your house, you won't be saving any money. In fact, you may be losing money. In fact, you could lose money. And if they lower the price to sell your house, then you won't be saving any money. In fact, you could lose money, right? You won't be saving any money. In fact, you could lose money, right? I know if you're like my other sellers, you would choose a bulldog like me. I know if you're like my other sellers, you choose a bulldog like me that will watch your money as much as I watch mine. If you like my other sellers, you would choose a bulldog. Let me just watch my money as much as I watch mine. Mr. and Mrs. Sellers. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, has there ever been a time when you when you paid less for something and found out that you got what you paid for? And this time is like that time. May I explain? You're okay. See, many agents take a lesser commission because they haven't been taught a negotiating skill. Because they haven't been taught negotiating skills. You're placing one of your most expensive possessions into the hand of someone who has proven to you that the best sales tactics and negotiations is to lower the price. And if they lower the price to sell your house, you won't be saving any money. In fact, you could lose money, right? I know if you are like my other sellers. You would choose a bulldog like me. I know if you're like my other sellers, you would choose a bulldog like me that will watch your money as much as I watch mine. Watch your money as much as I watch mine. It's pretty good. This is like the last one on the sheet that I'm going over here. I'm missing one. Yeah, I'm missing one sheet, I think. Maybe. Other than that, is there any other reason why you wouldn't list with me? Mr. and Mrs. Seller, has there ever been a time where you paid less for something and found out that you got what you paid for? This time is like that time. May I explain? This time is like that time. May I explain? See, many agents take a lesser commission because they haven't been taught negotiating skill. Many agents take a lesser commission because they haven't been taught negotiating skill. Negotiating skill, and you are placing one of your most expensive possessions into the hands of someone that has proven to you that the best sales tactics The best sales tactics and negotiation. Best sales tactics and negotiations to know how to do is to lower the price. How to do is lower the price, and if they lower the price to sell your house, you won't be saving any money. You won't be saving any money. In fact, you could lose money, right? And no, if you are like my other sellers, you will choose a bulldog, like me, that will watch your money as well. I know if you are like my other sellers, you choose a bulldog like me. So watch your money as well, as much as I watch mine. You choose. So that is there any other reason why you wouldn't list with me, Mr. and Mrs. Seller? Have you ever bought and paid less for something and in the end found out that you got what you paid for? This time is like that time. May I explain? Many agents take a lesser commission because because they haven't been taught negotiating skill. In fact, you're placing one of your most expensive possessions into the hand of someone who's proven that the best sales and negotiation tactics is to lower the price. And if they lower the price to sell your house, you won't be saving any money. In fact, you could lose money, right? If you're like my other sellers, you will choose a bulldog like me. That will watch your money as well as much as I watch mine. All you need to do is simply sign the contract so I can get you this and that and this and that. Okay. That's pretty good. Good God. I watched a Brian Johnson interview yesterday, and just in the first few minutes, he made some incredible remarks that I think I can learn, study, and use it for my future endeavor or conversations. Because those are the phrasing that we kind of need to internalize slowly. Okay, I'm gonna write down later. Okay, so these are the 2 sheets. It takes almost 1 hour to finish one of some of the big ones in there, but I'm satisfied with the results so far. So far, we are just reviewing, and it takes 1 hour. It's fine. We haven't been reviewing them for a long time, so let's spend some more time reviewing the ones in my notebook. Wait, I still have a lot of paper here. Gonna be a while. The week of the 5th. Today is the 3rd day. Thursday doing this, so the 3rd day win streak. Yep. So this week I have done 2 times, or not 2 times, but 2 consecutive days. 2 days of script studying, script practicing. So let's see this month how consistent can we be. So this is counted daily, not the times that we do in a day. So daily for now, but today I'm taking it even further. 4 times in a day. Each time is 1 hour. It's gonna be good. You might find the first one you see. So this is from the computer. Okay. Don't be surprised if the very first home that you see is the one you want to buy. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because you have given me a pretty good picture of what you're looking for, and if I have a correct picture, I should be able to get you right to it. And then you would want to see the best, the very best home first, right? Yep. Keep the focus on the best home. Okay, when you find the right home, we need to act quickly. And you might be thinking, you may have this feeling of, oh, is there something better out there? And I have to tell you, the best home sells because they are the best home. Everything else is just a leftover. And just want to make sure that you're not stuck with the leftover. You want to see the instead of seeing everything, you don't wait. Do you want to see all the homes, or do you want to see all the homes, or do you want to find the right home quickly? Okay, I'll make the offer. You can back out of it later. Okay, I understand how you felt, and what I found is that many people have worked with felt the same way. What I found is that it is better to make the same. What I found is that it's better to make the offer and then back out of it later if necessary. There are many ways to back out of an offer, and if you don't make an offer and someone else does before you, you may never have the opportunity to think it over. It'll be gone, So let's make an offer and lock this home down for you tonight. Okay. Pretty good, my friend. Pretty good. Okay. This one is from the guy on the script practicing call. I love it. Let's do this. I understand that you don't want to list with anybody. I understand that you don't want to list with anybody. I'm gonna come by and drop off a Facebook package so that at least you get the information that you need to make the best decision possible. And then I'll get to see your home. Not saying that I have a buyer for your home, but since I prospect new clients every single day, I prospect new clients every single day, and if I met a buyer tomorrow, I'll be able to tell them about your home. Isn't that something? I'll be able to tell them about your home. Isn't that something that would be of value to you? Isn't that something that would be of value to you? I'll be able to tell them about your home. Isn't that something that would be of value to you? Let's go through that again. Let's do this. I understand that you don't want to list with anybody. I understand that you don't want to list with anybody. I understand that you don't want to list with anybody. I'm gonna come by and drop off a Facebook package for you, so at least you get the information that you need to make the best decision. I get to preview your home, and I'm not saying that your property. I'm not telling you I have a buyer for you, for a buyer now. I'm not telling you I have a buyer now, but I'm prospecting for new clients every single day. So if I met a buyer tomorrow, then I'll be able to tell them about your home. Isn't that something that would be of value to you? Okay. Isn't that something that will be of value to you? My cousin is a realtor. Actually, awesome. It's always good to have multiple opinions, because a lot of people just go with the just start working with the first person that they talk to. I always encourage buyers to talk to as many agents as possible. Talk to talk to a bunch of realtor and make sure that you go with the absolute best one. Make sure you go with the absolute best one. So I love the idea of getting multiple, a couple of different opinions. Can I share you? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a couple of questions, Mr. Seller? Can I ask you a couple of questions, Mr. Seller? Mrs. Seller? Can I ask you a question, Mr. and Mrs. Seller? Can I share with you my concern about Ismail, working with Ismail? Okay. I look at our profession. I look at our profession. I look at our profession as a real career. I look at our business as a real profession. I look at our business as a real profession. Again, it's your biggest asset. Again, it's your biggest asset. Imagine if you need to get your imagine if you need to get an open heart surgery. Would you want to go with a newly minted heart surgeon, or would you want to go with a surgeon who's been doing it for years, has it down to the science, and has proven track record of delivering great results for you? I mean, it's a big decision, and there's a lot of money on the line. I mean, there's a lot of money at stake here, and I mean, it's a big decision for you. It's really a big decision. It's a really big decision. A proven track record of delivering results that you want. To perform, putting the image in the head. You want to go with a newly minted surgeon to perform open heart surgery on you, or do you want a person a person that's doing it every day, has it down to the science, and has a track record of delivering great result for you. You know, there's a lot of money at stake here, and I think it's a really big decision for you, for everybody. Okay. One more. What else? Anything else? What's this? What do I have? Man, I didn't even study the script. Before I get started, what is the one or two things that need to be an absolute 10 for you to hire me today? Before I get started, what is the one or two things that need to be an absolute 10? Before I get started, what is the one or two things that will need to be an absolute 10 for you to hire me today? Before I get started, what is the one or two things that need to be an absolute 10 for you to hire me today? Okay. Before I get started, what is the one or two things that need to be an absolute 10 for you to hire me today? That's a good question. I never asked that question before. Listen, man, there's so many agents out there. It's not about don't talk, show me the money. Hey, what I'm gonna do for you? Like I said, we just sold 3 houses past weekend, and you're sitting there not getting the activities that you want. I'm gonna come and meet with you and lay out this strategy plan, and I know you're not ready to make a decision. Now I'm okay with that. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I didn't do the script because it's from David Ratney and it's not relevant to me. The context of the script is selling 3 houses on the weekend. Oh my god. Online presence. Just imagine what it would be like if someone give you a specific guidance. Oh man, gonna put this myself on the internet too. Okay. Most people are not sure what to do, and our clients have it to be found it to be very helpful, super helpful. I found it to be super helpful. Just imagine what it would be like if someone gives you specific guidance. You have to build the home, so we'll be ready for the market. Most people don't know what to do, and our clients have found it super helpful. When would it be a good time to swing by and give you the advice and give you the guidance that you're looking for? When would be a good time? We always assume it's a good time. When would be a good time to swing by? When would be a good time to swing by and give you the guidance and the advice that you're looking for here? Okay. That's it. That's all of the script that I need to review for this 1 hour. It's pretty good. Pretty good. There are quite a few more in the computer that we need to go to, but I've been reading a lot, so my mouth is shut. I'm just tired. So let's take a rest. Let's take some rest, and we'll be back at it again later. Just a little bit.